How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to talk about graded exercise therapy, or GET, a controversial topic in the ME CFS community. ME is a very complex illness that entails neuroinflammation, central nervous system issues, the innate immune system, the gut, all the way down to the cellular level. And it's not an illness you can just fix by conditioning yourself more. In other words, you don't want to do too much to overexert yourself because it causes crashes. It causes post-exertional malaise. It flares many of your symptoms up. I think you should really educate yourself and do the research on this topic before you do anything. And that there's a lot of people out there saying my road to recovery is because of graded exercise therapy. That's probably true for them. They're probably telling the truth, and it's great that they feel better. But what a lot of them aren't saying is that the vast majority of people will deteriorate from doing it, whether or not they're supervised properly, whether or not it's a really slow program of graded exercise therapy. There are some reviews. I'll put these links in the description and editorials that I'll read. For example, this one, it says, the success claim for GET to treat ME/CFS is unjust. It is not only hardly more effective than non-interventions or standard medical care, but in many patients, they report that the therapy had affected them adversely, the majority of them reporting substantial deterioration. This review shows that exertion, and thus GET, most likely has a negative impact on ME/CFS patients. We conclude that it is unethical to treat patients with ME/CFS with ineffective, non-evidence-based, and potentially harmful, quote-unquote, rehabilitation therapies such as GET. Obviously, CPET testing, cardiovascular pulmonary exercise testing, by many is considered the gold standard of measuring where you're at with CFS. And we don't recover from exercise like anybody else. It's a very weird thing. People with lung cancer and COPD have done these CPET testing, and on the following test recover somewhat normally. But exercise doesn't seem to severely worsen them, and they tend to recover. People with ME and CFS, more often than not, do not recover the following day doing the exact same exercise. They get worse a lot of the times, sometimes lasting weeks, months, or years. So that's something to take into consideration before considering doing GET. Science is proving that exercise overexertion is in fact harmful for people with ME and CFS. This illness is not a deconditioning illness. People aren't sick because they're deconditioned. I want to put that out there before I wrap here. And that's what gets people mad about this whole graded exercise therapy thing. It kind of implies that you just need to work a little harder at conditioning over the long haul of a year or two and you're going to get better. And this isn't a deconditioning issue. That's been proven time and time again. If it was, I'd be better for sure. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm not afraid of pushing through. I'm not afraid of working out. So if it was as simple as doing that for a year or 2 or 5 or 10, I would do it. It's not that simple. So I'm going to wrap this up. Please let me know your experience. Until next time, take care.